Hi, everybody. Happy Monday. And I put the title of today's live as even I have health challenges. And I mean, everybody does. And I have a tendency to, because of the functional medicine aspect of my office, I have a tendency to talk about my daughter a lot more than myself because what we went through with her was, I guess you could say, a lot more dramatic than my own experiences growing up. And not a lot of people know these things about me or knew and never really thought much about it. But even back as far as I can remember, anyways, and well, I can remember farther than this, but even back as far as fourth grade, I remember times where I'd have teachers asking me things like if I was nervous all the time or, why I was shaking so much. And these are things that used to happen to me. I used to have very unsteady hands. I'd have a lot of tremors, and this continued through middle school, through high school. Nobody really ever made fun of me for it. But I mean, there was a time where in high school and in college where it sort of became a bit of a running joke that I'd never be a surgeon because at that time I wanted to go to medical school and become an MD. But life's a little funny. It takes you down different paths sometimes. And I remember after college, I actually got a job working for a chiropractor, and I started getting adjusted because of that. And the funny thing is as that was going on, I noticed that the tremors in my hands would start to decrease. Never really went away, but it actually made me go on this path towards becoming a chiropractor. And I went through school and then, I got my degree and I started practicing and, they never really went away, especially, times of high stress. When I was sick, whenever I'd have anxiety, which used to happen a lot, they'd come back with a vengeance, and it would be difficult doing simple things like even bring a spoon to my mouth or scooping things out of a container into another one, or even sometimes even just getting a straw and a cup up to my mouth was a difficulty because of the amount of movement in my hands. So, interestingly, one of the things that came about or came up or happened because of this application of functional medicine with the changes to my own diet and things that I've had happen with my own testing is I've also found the connection between not just getting adjusted, but what I'm eating and how I take care of my own stress levels on a regular basis to keep those tremors at bay. And, through the weekend, the last couple of weeks, I've had a lot of other stress going on, and I've noticed, especially this weekend, those tremors starting to come back. And it's sort of a reminder to myself that there's things I need to do and take care of on my own half, on my own self, to be able to keep myself as healthy as possible. And in a sense, I'm a little bit blessed because I have something that pops up to remind me that, hey, you need to calm down and take care of yourself, because if I don't, then they get worse. And, that creates problems, not just for me, but it actually ramps my anxiety way up as well. But like I said, I'm blessed that I have that, or that I have that. And some people do not have symptoms that show up like that when their stress levels start to get out of hand, or when they're not doing things as healthy as they should be, or if they start to get sick. And these are all signs to me anyways that things are not going quite the way they should. But that's a summary of my story, what happened to me and how functional medicine sort of changed my life and chiropractic care as well. But it's also eye-opening, and it should be for you, to look out for those small challenges in your health and in your life that might give you a sign or a look into what's going on with yourself, and maybe say, you know what, I need to cut back, or I need to work on this, or I need to, keep my health at a higher level, or else these things start to come back. And I certainly see it a lot with people that smoke. They don't smoke for years, and then their stress level goes up and the smoking habit comes right back. But that's it for today. Like I said, I do have my own health challenges that come up. They get better. I work on them every day, as should you, because there's no perfection when it comes to health. It's always a work in progress. But if you have questions, if you have comments, let me know below, and I'd be happy to talk to you about them. Or if you want to talk to me in person, please feel free to do that. Go enjoy the rest of your day. It's raining. It's crazy. What a wet November. I will talk to you guys tomorrow.